Hello, this is Pedro Moreno, and I will be talking about a couple of subjects. Well, the subject is going to be adolescent development, but a few interims in between. Adolescence is what everybody will see in their childhood, in their personal childhood, and the childhood of their little ones. These stages, which take place as teens get older, include dramatic changes to their bodies and minds and the way the teen communicates with the rest of the world is including their teachers and parents. The objective of this video is to understand and apply the principles and issues of adolescent behavior. The development of this classroom instructional practice. This information will serve as a reference point because I will absolutely keep the video. Some of the developmental changes in their mental and physical structure include physical changes to their mental and physical structure, and to include their genitals along with sexual, social, cognitive, which is the thinking of and understanding of the world around them, and emotional changes. During the adolescent stages, children begin to discover themselves as they go through puberty, which is when they want to begin dating. Some of the many examples of adolescent development period include when when kids begin to notice the opposite sex and begin to pursue an opportunity to be liked by the girl that they want, or if it's a girl, then of course they want to be attractive to the boy. And there are sometimes that very punishing effects because of the fact that because most males will have begun growing in all aspects in a very short amount of time, but so will the girls. By that time, they've already had their initial periods at the beginning of their development. At this stage, teens begin to get interested, as we said, with the opposite sex. So romance begins to take place very frequently. The thing is that changing a romance partner is very common in kids. They just get mad, throw a towel up in the air, and each begin liking another person out of the same classroom, if possible. But like I said, this can be extremely stressful to them because some of those are not entirely sure that they are the sex they were born with. They have their many doubts, and that affects them seriously because they feel completely out of place when they're talking to other friends, especially boys. When they start talking about how good the girl looks, how good my girlfriend looks, and then they just kind of feel out of place or like they're not entirely in the correct place. So, boy, peer pressure is at the highest level as well. If that were to find out, he may become the laughing stock of the school. So they are very concerned about that, and they'd rather nobody else know about it. They do become highly concerned about their appearance because they want to look their best for the opposite sex. As I mentioned, everybody wants to get a beautiful girl, or every boy does. A person's unique genes, which compromise physical appearance, personality, physique, and other hereditary factors, such as eye color, as well as some genetic diseases and hereditary factors that contribute to their nature, depending on what the parents actually bring on the board and what their structure looks like, as well as their culture, relationships, family. All of that turns into things they have to completely keep in mind and be working on them to get the best of the opportunity in each one of the stages. Now, they do have several stages within the same parameter, but around 14 to 16 is what you call the middle adolescence. And that's kind of where we were targeting at with this slide conversation. I do have some information that was assigned to me, and it will be delivered tonight. So I hope the very best for my appearance and grade in my recording, because I'm not that good at recording, but I certainly want to try and make the best of it. Thank you.